Yo, what is up everybody? Jumping here, and I am back on some Borderlands 3, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the ultimate cheese that you can do in the game right now. This is the Gunner one-shot build, where you can pretty much one-shot everything. It's actually a glitch, I'm going to be talking about that, but I'm going to show you how to do it. But this is actually amazing for farming particular places. There's one spot that I'm going to show in this video that is insane if you farm this spot. You can get so many legendaries and a ton of experience for your guardian rank, or if you're trying to boost your friends up, you can boost them up in no time to level 50. And if you have a friend who plays a gunner, they can boost you up to level 50 in no time. So they will definitely be patching this. I didn't make the video right away because I thought they were going to already patch it. And I'm surprised they haven't yet. I guess they're really working on it. It's hard to say. So if you want to take advantage of it, take advantage of it right now, because you can still do it until they finally will patch this out. Now when it actually comes to the build though, I'll leave it up to you. If you want to pause the video and look at the skills, you can. But just know that I'm also going to be doing the invincible glitch with this, and I recommend doing that because that makes you completely invincible. So a lot of perks here, I'm not going for them because I don't need them, because I'm going to be invincible, so I don't need like healing perks and things like that. But when it comes down to it, there is one perk that's really important. Now you only need 1 point into this, but this is the Phalanx Doctrine. This is the perk that's apparently bugged. I don't know why it's bugged, but when the game first came out, me and my friends, we knew something was up with the gunner, just because I remember I gave my friend a shield that had 10% movement speed while full. And then before we knew it, my friend who played the gunner was running like at light speed. And we were like, okay, something's wrong there, because obviously it's only 10%. And when I put it on, it doesn't make me run at light speed. So something's going on with your perks. But apparently this is the perk that is bugged. And that's what we're going to be exploiting today. So you definitely want to have this perk unlocked, but this is the only one that really matters. Now let's go ahead and talk about exactly what you need to do this. The first thing that's really important is having the Face Puncher Legendary Shotgun. I have a redundant one. I don't really think it matters. As long as you have the shotgun, you should be good. But what this does is that it's going to make it so that whenever we shoot something, the damage is going to be based off of our melee damage. So if you have a lot of melee damage, this thing is really, really good. And what we're going to be doing with this glitch is we're going to be boosting up our melee damage to be outrageous. And that will make this shotgun one-shot pretty much anything in the game. It is crazy. Now the next thing that's really important is the Brawler Ward Shield. Now I will say, some of this stuff you don't have to have. So if you don't have this, you can still do the glitch, but it's going to be a much slower process. Because the way that this glitch is going to work is that we need to deplete our shield. And then we need to let our shield come back, and then we're going to deplete it again. We need to deplete it a whole bunch of times. Now the thing about this shield that's really good is that because we're going to be combining certain things together, we're going to have a lot of shield regeneration. So our shield's going to be coming back like crazy. And because of that, we can do the glitch a lot faster. But you can still do it if you don't have it, but you will need a shield that will give you melee damage when it's depleted. There is actually a purple shield that can give you like 180% melee damage when it's depleted. I believe you can get that shield from a side quest, and that would be in the Anvil on Eden 6. So if you want to get that shield, you could get that, and that probably would work. But remember, this shield makes it so much faster because of the health regen. But what this does is that when it's depleted, we get 25% weapon damage, 300% melee damage, and we have that health regen, which will double when it's depleted. And the other thing that goes with this to make this really quick and easy is having the Bloodletter class mod. Now what this does is that anytime that we would be healed, we gain shields instead. So this will give us a crap ton of shield regeneration. And that's going to primarily come from the Brawler Ward because it has health regeneration on it. And the way that the glitch really works is that every time we deplete our shield, it will just give us all those bonuses. And if we deplete it again, it's going to give us those bonuses again. And we can stack them up over and over again until it gets ridiculous, where we have a outrageous amount of melee damage for the Face Puncher. But also because of this class mod and that shield together, we're going to have an outrageous amount of shield regeneration. And it just makes the whole process really quick because our shields are coming back so quickly. It becomes really crazy. And then the final thing that you're going to want to have is the Last Stand artifact. This will give you temporary invulnerability. You can have a green one, a white one, a blue one, a purple one. It doesn't matter as long as you have this perk that will make you invincible whenever your health drops below 50%. We're using this because we're going to also be doing the invincible glitch. We don't want to die once we have the glitch going because that will just reset it, and you just don't want to waste your time and have to do it again. And on top of it, this will help protect us from killing ourselves as we are actually doing the glitch to build up all the melee damage. So this is just really nice to have. Now, let's go ahead and get started with this. I'm going to show you exactly how to do the glitch. I'm going to actually go to a spot where it's a really good spot for doing this, but you can do this to yourself. You can actually just use a weapon with splash damage on it and damage yourself, and you can do it yourself, but if you have this spot available, it's kind of ridiculous. Alrighty guys, well right now I'm in the Splinterlands. This is on Pandora, and there is a quest called the Homestead. Now if you've already done the quest, you're good. Now with me, I've only done like the first part of the quest, and I haven't even finished it yet. Now I have to go and talk to her, but this is where you want to go. So on the map, let me zoom it out so you can actually see. The fast travel point that you spawn in at is here. And then this will be where you will find the quest. Now, once you've done the first part of the quest, there will be an electric fence over here. Now, this is your easiest way of doing this, because like I said, you can always just shoot the ground and do it that way, but that can be a little risky. You might kill yourself, where with this, you really can't, because you're going to walk through it, and then it's going to break your shield, and then you can do it again. And just in case, you do have that temporary invulnerability that does have a cooldown to it. But you can see that my shield is actually regenerating kind of quicker. And it's going to start to regenerate a lot faster because I keep stacking up the perks, okay? So every time I deplete it, it's going to get faster and faster until eventually it's going to become outrageous where it will start to come back so quickly. So let me just keep doing this, just kind of run through it, and then eventually you can just stand in it, kind of like this, where I'm able to stand in here, and it is just depleting like crazy, but it is giving me all those bonuses, and once my shield will just stop depleting because it's regenerating so fast, that's pretty much the maximum stacks that you can get, and here we are. It's not even depleting anymore. So that's just because I have so much health regeneration, I have so much shield regeneration because of the class mod that it's coming back instantly. So now I can go ahead and do the invincible glitch as well. Now to do this, I need to make sure first of all that the timer has reset because it did trigger once there. So you want to be safe about this. So definitely wait the 40 seconds, and then once you feel like the 40 seconds are up, I'm just going to shoot the ground because at this point my shield regeneration is outrageous. But if I shoot the ground, it should trigger. So I'm going to shoot the ground, and then once it triggers, I'm going to now just go ahead and unequip it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to drop it on the ground or anything like that. Just unequip it and you are good to go. And now we can put on any other class mod we want. And the one I'm going to actually use is going to give me luck. Now I'm using this because I'm going to go and farm a spot. And this spot is amazing for getting legendaries and experience. And if you're doing these glitches, it's a complete cakewalk. You're going to just blow through it, and you will be shocked on how many legendaries you can get and how much experience you can get as well. Alrighty guys, so right now I'm in the Slaughter Shaft. This is on Pandora, and this is the Bandit Slaughterhouse. Now this is the best place by far for farming legendaries and experience. Now the thing about this though, you want to do this while you do not have the hot fix applied, because it's kind of crazy, but there are so many anointeds in here. It's kind of ridiculous. To do this legitly, this would be so freaking hard, I could just imagine, because there are so many anointed enemies in here when you do not have the hot fix applied. Now, you might be wondering, how do you not have the hot fix? Well, there's two ways of doing it. You can just be offline, that's always an option. Or the other way is you can actually, whenever you're loading up the game, just load it up as quick as you can. Just press the button and just hit continue and just load it up as soon as you can. And if you do that, there's no time there for the hot fix to apply, and you should be good to go at that point. And if you are offline or if you make an offline lobby, you can always take your offline lobby online to invite your friends. So if you do want to play with people, you can still play with people without having the hotfix. So this place is outrageous. And that's why it's like really important to actually be invincible, because of the ridiculous amount of anointeds in here. And also, being able to just one-shot everything will make this go by really quickly. And it will be a lot better for farming this place when you're doing that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you a little bit of this. Mainly me one-shotting enemies and doing outrageous damage. But what I want to do is actually complete this entire thing. I'm going to do all 5 rounds. That was an anointed right there. But I'm going to do all 5 rounds of this, and then I'm going to show you at the end how many legendaries I have, because I really want you to see if you haven't seen this yet, because it really does shock me when I see it. I'm like, oh my god, there's so many legendaries on the ground. So you can see right now that, yeah, I'm doing some crazy damage, like 500k. If I get crits, I can do like 1,000,000. So this is a absolutely ridiculous glitch you can do on the gunner. And they will be patching this 100%, there's no doubt. So if you want to take advantage of it now, take advantage of it while you can. But man, I mean, look at this. There's so many anointeds when you do not have the hotfix. And that is just ridiculous. And it gets even worse later on. There's just so many of them. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this ahead now. And I'm going to show you the end result of this, me farming this place. Just doing 5 rounds and fully completing it. And then you could see how many legendaries will be on the ground by the end of it. Alrighty guys, well, I just finished this, and let's go ahead and take a look around here and see all these stars on the map. The entire map is full of legendaries. And the amount of experience that I got off of this is insane. If you're trying to boost someone up to 50, you can do it so fast if you're doing it like this. It is ridiculous, and there's still some enemies for me to break. But there are so many anointed enemies that you will have to fight in here. It's kind of outrageous if you wanted to do this legitly. So, like, if you're going to exploit, this is the place to go. Because, I mean, look at this map. And I can go ahead and turn it in and do it again. I can do it as many times as I want, over and over again. And every single time, I'm going to get a ridiculous amount of legendaries for doing it. Now, one thing I do want to talk about when it comes to this glitch, and pretty much all of the glitches with this game, if you're watching this in the future, and they've already patched this one-shot build with this gunner, and the invincibility glitch, and also maybe this offline slaughter shaft thing, where there's all these anointeds, and you can farm them, and they're worth a ton of experience, they drop a ton of legendaries. If they patched all this in the future, it does not matter, because you can always get rid of the patches. I've talked about this before, but I'm going to actually break it down. Because most people nowadays, they buy their games digitally. And if you do, you're kind of screwed when it comes to getting rid of patches. You just can't really do it. But if you have the disc, which I think it's an investment that I might actually make. I might go and buy a used copy of the Borderlands 3 disc. That way, what I can do if I want to, is I can go ahead and just delete the game and then install the game while being offline. And as long as I never go online to play with friends and stuff, I can actually take advantage of all the glitches. Everything that has been found, you can exploit and you can farm for a ton of stuff. Now, yes, if I want to play online with my friends, I'll just play online with my friends. And if I want to do this in the future, I can do it again. Just delete the game, install it while being offline, and I just pretty much will not play online until I want to play with my friends really badly. So I just want to put that out there, that is something you can do in the future. Now, if you're talking about on like a handsome collection type deal on the new consoles way in the future, then you might not be able to do that. But at least right now on the current PS4 and Xbox One, just get the disc and you can install the game offline and then go ahead and, well, take advantage of all the glitches and exploits. Alrighty guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I wanted to show this, but I also really wanted to show how you could really utilize this, because you definitely could see that it is outrageous the amount of legendaries you can get by doing this. And you can sit here all day if you want to farming this. It is crazy. And they will be patching this definitely sometime soon. So if you want to take advantage of it, now's the time to take advantage of it. I really do hope that you have enjoyed this video and that it has helped. If it has, will you please like the video for me? Be sure to subscribe for future videos. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of Borderlands 3 videos. I'll be doing builds and tutorials, glitches, exploits, pretty much anything you think of I'll be doing. And I will definitely be doing a legit build for the gunner. I just really wanted to show this off because this is probably your last chance that you can take advantage of it if you want to, because they definitely will be patching it sometime soon. I want to say probably next week. But also make sure to click the bell so you can stay notified about future videos. But that's going to do it for me, so I really do hope that everyone has a very nice day, and peace out.